Hi guys, it's Jeff here. Just wanted to let you know before the podcast started that we did record this inside my car today. So we apologize if the audio quality is not what it normally is and for all the background noises and when we get super distracted by everything that happens around us. So sorry about that, guys, but enjoy the show.
And welcome back to J&J Connections. I'm with my baby driver co-host
Jeff. Hey, is it because we're doing this in a car today?
It is the exact reason why I said that, because we are doing this in your car.
J&J Connections on
the go. Don't worry, the car is not in motion, people, but could be.
It could be, but it's also because someone's apartment is a little loud right now.
Yeah, it's a little rowdy at the moment, so recording was not ideal. But anyways, let's just get right into our show. It's time to get connected, Jeff. Let's do this.
All right, so we're going to start out with some r/pending.
Woo.
Today's first question is sent in by, well, not sent in by, but Joe and Banjo. We apologize for any random background noises too. We are in a car parked.
Yeah.
With the windows slightly open so we don't hotbox and kill ourselves.
Yeah.
And the car's not on.
Excuse the dog barking.
Yeah. So, the first question is, why does my eyeball vibrate sometimes? Sometimes when I'm humming or just speaking, my eyeball starts to vibrate and it's very annoying. It's not very often either. Why does this happen?
Okay. Excuse the children in the background. Why does your eyebrow vibrate?
Eyeball
vibrate.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't speak. Somebody woke me up this morning, because
they knew we were doing a podcast.
Yeah, one of us overslept. It was not Jeff, it was me. I'm sorry, people. Why does your eyeball vibrate? That's a question for a doctor, dude. That's like, here's your answer.
Don't ask Reddit.
Yeah, don't ask Reddit what the fuck's wrong with your weird eyeball. I mean, sometimes, like,
someone
when you're
said
stressed,
that too, homie, I don't know, but that doesn't sound normal. Go to the doctor.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't sound normal at all. Like, there's sometimes when, like, like sinuses, or you get a little stress on your eyeball kind of twitches.
Yeah.
But not, like, vibrate. That's just weird. Maybe he's a cyborg. Maybe he's a cyborg and that's like his robotic eye and it's sending signals to the Illuminati.
Or maybe he's having little eye seizures and should probably get it checked out.
No, I think he's a cyborg.
Oh, okay. Well,
the new cyborg.
Well, lesson of the day is, guys, if your eyes vibrate, please go see a doctor and don't ask Reddit.
Or ask us either.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah.
So the next one is by the 15th Wheel.
Ooh.
And it says, hi, so my friends really want me to join a Dungeons & Dragons group. I really want to, but have absolutely no idea how to play. Any advice / things I should know?
So if your friends are asking you to play, that's usually a good indication that they'll teach you. Are there donuts in here?
Yeah, but they're not for you.
Oh, sorry. It's usually an indication that, like, they'll train you and teach you how to play. Like, when I first played, it was with Jeff.
Aww.
And Jeff, like, taught me the ropes. And now I'm in my own group without Jeff.
Yeah,
which,
whatever.
if you guys are listening, #PrettyBird. It'll make sense if you're a part of the D&D group.
Yeah, but nobody on this podcast is, so...
Yeah. But if they do listen, the 4 of them, they will very much appreciate that. I say go for it. What was his name? Red Fred Dead?
The 15th Wheel.
The 15th Wheel. Why did I get Red Fred Red?
I don't even know where you got that from. Yeah, I mean, like, as someone who's taught people how to play, you just gotta find the right group and the right people to do it with. Because if you join a bunch of super advanced players and you're real shitty, they're gonna get real mad at you.
Yeah, so I think, like, your friend inviting you, I think that's if you've ever been interested in the game. Now, if you're not interested or anything like that, I say just don't do it.
Yeah.
It's like, because it is sort of an investment. Like, you have to show
Well,
up.
depending on the, like, we play real casually,
Yeah.
but some groups follow it, like, to the rules by a T.
Yeah.
If you follow to the rules by a T and you're a brand new person, you're going to get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
For sure.
So if it's like a more casual sort of quest, I guess it'd be called.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
There's one response.
okay.
And it says, my advice is read the player's handbook. Other than that, just have fun. And the 15th wheel did respond to them and said, where does one find this handbook? Which makes me think this person shouldn't be playing Dungeons & Dragons if they don't understand how you find a handbook.
I mean, he probably wants a physical copy.
You go to the bookstore, buy it off Amazon. Like, it's not that hard. But,
That's true. The first time I tried playing before your time, there were a few guys at work were talking about starting a D&D group, and I'm like, oh, I'll be part of that. And they're like, oh, well, have you ever played before? I'm like, no. I was like, but, I've always wanted to learn. And so they sent me a PDF of the handbook, and they said, you need to read this entire book. And if you don't, then you aren't allowed to play.
There's no reason to read the entire handbook.
Well,
You should only read things that pertain to your class or...
Tell that to those pieces of shit who did that. Wow. So that's why I didn't play for a few years until you came along.
And then I taught you how to play?
Yeah.
All right, let's go on.
Okay.
It's getting hot.
Yeah, it is.
So the next one is a would you rather.
Okay.
And it's, would you rather eat all your meals in the bath/shower with water running, or only eat while riding public transportation?
I don't take public transportation anywhere, so that would be a little bit weird. So I would go with the bath, and I would just I wouldn't do the shower because then your meal gets soggy. But I would definitely run like a bubble bath.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, drop that bath bomb in.
Yeah.
Then you can get one of those little floating tables.
Yeah.
And you just put your meal on there and just take a nice little bomb bath.
Your pores would be phenomenal too. You would just be so clean all the time.
Or you'd be a wrinkly prune because every time you have to eat, you have to be in the shower.
I mean, it's a great dietary tactic. Honestly, I might try this.
I mean, only being able to eat on public transportation, that's a good diet.
Well, yeah, because you have to go out of your way, and then you also
leave the house.
You have to leave the house, and you also have to pay money for that. Like, fuck, where's my bus fare so I can eat my sandwich?
Yeah, that's true. It's more expensive that way.
Yeah, exactly. So cost wise and conveniency wise, definitely the shower/bath.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to eat in the shower, probably. Well, you could, depending what you're eating, but it's gonna get real gross real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got one more today.
One more.
And this is by Sith Lord Moshi.
Okay.
Would you rather be slowly tortured to death or buried alive? Hold on. Or buried alive with an oxygen tank that will deplete. You just don't know when.
Slowly tortured to death, or this is dark.
I'd probably take the oxygen tank.
Well, no, because then you run out of oxygen, then you suffocate to death.
No, usually by that point the carbon dioxide will take over and you'll actually go into a sleep and then you'll die in your sleep. So it's less painful.
Oh,
not a bug.
Oh, God.
It's been on you for like 5 minutes.
Oh, why didn't you tell me?
Because we're recording a podcast.
Oh. Just get rid of that. A little bit of fucking pollen on my arm.
But yeah, you probably, the carbon dioxide will take over and you'll go to sleep and then you'll die in your sleep.
Okay, well, Mr. fucking Scientist.
What would you rather be tortured?
You looked at my arm. Stop doing that. It's scaring me.
Would you rather be tortured to death?
I mean, what kind of torture?
The kinky kind.
Ooh. No, for the sake of our viewers, I'll take the buried alive.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well.
All right.
I guess we're gonna move on. So now we're gonna move into a quick little baby trending today, guys. So a lot of new stuff came out this week.
Yeah, we weren't going to do it, but it's just been such like an action-packed week and like month so far that we had to touch on a few things before we get into the spoiler zone.
So I want to start it off with word of the pod because I said I'd do this during the podcast.
Ugh.
Today, shut the fuck up. Today's word is an easy one that everyone should know, and it is shard.
Did you really have to make it speak?
Yeah, I wanted to make it. I did it last week.
Yeah, because it was like dysenterianism or some bullshit like that.
It was.
I don't care.
Vernacular.
I don't. It's something with uncles. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shard. That's a fragment of something.
So this is a piece or fragment of a brittle substance, a small piece or part, a shell, a scale, a fragment of pottery vessel found on sites and in refuge deposits where pottery making people have lived. Highly angular curved glass fragments of tufaceous sediment.
I know you said you'd do this, but It's so fucking boring
You're
listening to. Okay, sure.
You're boring.
Sure. So is fucking Merriam-Webster. Here's word of the day.
Oh, well, now they can find out where we get our word of the days from.
Oops.
So anyway, that's our word of the day. So make sure if you see us, you use that word in a sentence.
Yeah.
Like I stabbed Jared with this shard of glass.
I sharded my pants.
That's a different one. That's a different form of the word. Thought we were trying to avoid any poop references this episode, but
What? I
in.
didn't.
I hate you. I fucking hate you so much.
Okay, let's move on from the fucking word of the day.
To the new song that came out last week.
That would be from the Jonas Brothers, right?
Yeah, they're back, people.
That's right. Did you see them on James Gordon?
No, I still haven't watched it yet.
Oh, you need to. They did the year 3000, but it's the year 2019.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You
worry.
should watch that like on your drive to work from
Okay,
here.
it will. It's safe.
Yeah, it's safe. Yeah.
Their new song, if you haven't listened to, is called "Sucker," and it's pretty bopping.
It's catchy. I will say it's more. Excuse me, Jesus, and there's no water out here. How long has this been sitting here?
Since yesterday.
Okay, I'll take it.
Sorry about the loud mic clash that just happened.
Yeah, sorry. I feel so much better. The song is it's sort of like a cross between old Jonas Brothers and DNCE.
Well, if we go to a Jonas Brothers concert, instead of 15-year-old girls, they'll be 25 years old now.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll bump into the music.
Hell yeah. I mean, I do like the song. It's very catchy. It's very bumpy.
It is.
It's snappy. You kind of like move your head to it. It puts a smile on your face.
Yeah.
Because it sort of reminds you of like your like sort of childhood growing up and like Jonas Brothers on Camp Rock kind of thing.
I forgot about that.
How could you? It's a classic. I think this week's Spoiler Zone should just be Camp Rock.
Okay, we'll do Camp Rock this week for Spoiler Zone.
Just for Spoiler Zone. But, no, I like the song a lot. I really do.
It's a good song.
If you haven't listened to it yet and you were, like, sort of a fan of the Jonas Brothers, or even if you're not, I say give it a listen.
We'd play it, but we don't know if we legally can.
Yeah, so you can find it everywhere, so just listen to it.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right,
I don't know if we legally can.
So, another part of Baby Trending, the new Pokemon trailer.
There are 2 new Pokemon games coming out this year for the Switch.
Sword and Shield.
Because we ran out of colors a while ago.
Wow.
We do actually have a question from a fan, so I'm going to throw the fan question. Stop looking at the laptop. You're not supposed to look while I'm...
I can't read that.
Oh my god. Okay, so sorry guys, we're never this close to each other.
Yeah, this is weird.
All right, so Lee sent in this question, and he wanted to ask what our thoughts are on the new Pokemon Direct, which is what they call it when they announce
The new Pokemon games.
shit. It came out on Pokemon Day. Hold on, there's more to the question.
Oh my god, Lee.
What are your thoughts on the region, name, and starters, and what do you hope to get out of the new entry? Well, the starters are all so fucking adorable.
The starters are cute.
Cutest things I've ever seen.
The name for the bunny rabbit is a little basic. Scorbunny.
I hope you guys heard that. Something just attacked us.
Yeah, something attacked the car. Scorbunny.
Yeah.
There's Grookey, and then there's the salamander.
Sobol.
Sobol, that's
Sobol.
what it is.
The cutest one of them all.
So I like them. The Galar region takes place in the UK, which the memes.
It's gonna be weird that it's taking place in the UK, and I think they don't do anything Japanese in the other ones too. The old versions were each a different part of Japan, and when you put them all together, it forms Japan.
It's like the Power Rangers Megazord.
Yeah. Okay. So
Go Pokemon Rangers!
They've changed it from Sun and Moon also, where they're back to gym battles. There's not like Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, which were the ones they just released last year for the Switch. You can battle Pokemon again in the wild. It's not just fucking Pokemon Go.
It's a very classic looking Pokemon game, which I think is a good idea.
I think they need to go back to that.
Yeah, I think that was when Pokemon was like at its finest.
Yeah.
Like they had us like.
I feel like everyone's gonna get Sword, just because it sounds cooler than Shield.
I mean, I don't know. With the rising of the Shield hero out, kind of leaning towards Shield. I mean, it all depends on the legendaries.
Right.
They both look like wolves.
Yeah.
Well, like they haven't unveiled them yet, but the symbols do kind of look like wolves. I'm excited.
I'm excited for it too. I mean, I'm obviously gonna get it.
Yeah, of course. But it's like I'm waiting until more like information comes out before I decide which one I'm pre-ordering.
Yeah, and we'll just play opposite versions.
Yeah. So that way we can get all of the Pokemon.
Gotta get them all.
I feel like I got a sneeze coming.
Just don't sneeze on the laptop.
I mean, there's not much else place to sneeze at.
Put the window down and sneeze.
Okay.
You stop that. All right, and the last thing, guys, the biggest thing that has happened this week is Captain Marvel's out.
Yeah, so it came out on Friday.
Which is today.
Today, but, you know, for you all listening, it'll be Monday. So we unfortunately don't have any of, like, the opening weekend sales or anything like that. Feel free to look that up yourself if you're curious. But just quick thoughts on the movie, Jeff.
It's awesome.
It's great.
They did a great job. Sorry for the airplane. Did it pick it up?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, cool. That's Captain Marvel, actually.
Yeah, that's Captain Marvel saving the day.
She's coming in for an interview. Hi,
guys. That's what she sounds like to you. Hi there, guys.
Fucking blows a hole in the back of the car just to get in. We
She's
told you
like
not to do that again.
Like, gosh, Marvel.
Come on, Carol.
Carol Danvers.
No, I was a little worried because it's Marvel's first female superhero movie. Not the first female superhero, because they had Black Widow.
Yeah.
But the first movie. And I didn't want them to go all... How do I say this without offending our entire female base? Oh my god, I'm a female superhero, like, love me type thing. You know what I mean?
So you wanted her...
My problem with Supergirl is that it's very... I think they take away from the whole superhero aspect of it and do all this, like, dramatic stuff. But this movie was very action-packed.
Yeah. It's like, it didn't focus on her being a female and being the first female Avenger.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with her being a female.
Yeah, it was her being a hero.
Yeah.
And that's what, I think I kind of get what you're saying.
She's not the first Avenger. Captain America's the first Avenger.
She's the first female Avenger. Besides, that got their own movie.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, first female Avenger that got their own movie. It was very good. The 90s nostalgia in it was great.
Mm-hmm.
Destroying the Blockbuster.
Spoilers.
Spoiler
That's
alert.
in the trailer.
That's in the trailer, so.
Spoiler.
Yeah. And this isn't our spoiler zone either.
And, she's going to be in Endgame.
Yeah, she's going to be in Endgame.
Everybody knew that, though.
Yeah.
So that's not a spoiler.
The characters are really...
We're trying really hard not to actually spoil this movie.
Yeah, we're trying hard. So we'll just end it.
No,
so
they did a really good job.
They did a really good job. It's a very good movie.
There's some good callbacks. Was the person who played Ronan different than the original?
No, it was Lee Pace.
He just looked... they made him look younger, probably.
Yeah.
And he didn't have all the black shit on his face.
Yeah, he didn't have the black scarring on his face. Spoiler alert.
Well, he does it in Guardians of the Galaxy.
What?
He does it in Guardians.
Yeah. But
everyone should get a cat.
Yeah, everyone should adopt a cat. That should be our theme for the month.
Adopt a cat.
Adopt a cat month, even if you're allergic like I am. But yeah, I really like the movie. It's probably one of my
If you're one of those people who doesn't want to see it because she's a female superhero, or you don't like Brie Larson, is that her name?
Yeah, Brie Larson. Which I could kind of see that.
Screw yourself. Go see it because it's important to Endgame.
Yeah.
And I think this movie is going to set up a lot more Phase 4 than they're letting on.
Yeah.
Because if they're going to do... Because rumor has it they're going to do Secret Invasion or Secret Wars or whatever the hell it was called. And stuff like that. So you need to know some of the races that are in this movie. You need to understand them better. So, fun facts.
All in all, go see it.
And it's nice to see Ronan alive again.
Yeah.
Spoiler for Guardians of the Galaxy 1. But that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was, man.
But alright, since we've been doing so many spoilers, I guess we should go to the...
Spoiler Zone!
So this week, first off, before we say what movie it is, fuck Ryan. He's not the one that gave us the idea to do this movie. Because ironically, I was listening to another podcast and they were talking about this movie, and I wanted to do it, and I was going to bring it up to Jared, but Ryan brought it up before I mentioned it to him. So Ryan thinks it's his idea, but it's not.
It's not, Ryan.
It's not.
It's not your idea.
I was going to bring it up. So, we watched the lovely movie Without a Paddle.
Without a Paddle, starring the Shagster himself.
Yeah, Shaggy's in it.
Shaggy's in it. Seth Green and Dax Shepard are the trio trifecta in this movie.
It's from 2004.
2004. And out of all the movies we watched for Spoiler Zone, this one's my favorite.
Oh yeah, this one at least made me laugh.
This one made me laugh. It was entertaining. I didn't really check my phone the entire time through the movie. Like, it kept me engaged for as stupid as it kind of was.
I didn't fall asleep.
Well, that's good. Glad to see you're recovering. But yeah, no, I really liked this movie. It's got some dumb parts in, but there's some really funny parts. There's like the one part where they lose their clothes, and so they have to like all sleep together.
And then he makes him have a boner.
Yeah, he makes him have a boner, and he's like the one in the middle, and it just pokes Dax Shepard in the back.
The butt.
Excuse me.
In the booty hole.
In the booty hole.
In there. No, it was funny. I mean, I don't know if it holds up well.
No.
Since the 15 years that it came out.
Yeah.
But,
however,
it can still give you a good laugh.
Yeah, the scene with the bear is fantastic.
Yes.
What was the bear's name? Boris the bear?
Did they name the bear?
Yeah, remember I texted you about that. Like, it's in the credits.
Let me check the text messages.
Yeah. Check the text message while I keep talking. So the bear thinks that Seth Green is like its cub. And so it's like just trying to like take him back. So that way she can like feed it so they can both go to sleep. And so there's like one part, it's a little gross. He eats like a dead raccoon. But it's like, it's really funny. So they manage to escape the bear and they climb up a tree to hide from it. Meanwhile, the bear is just like destroying their shit. And they make a joke like, oh, like, don't worry. Bears have short-term memory. Like, they won't remember this at all. And then like it fast forwards to like morning time and the bear is still sitting there destroying shit. So,
We talk a lot.
Yeah.
Still haven't found it yet.
Oh my God.
Keep talking.
So it's sort of like, it reminds me of almost like the National Lampoon
Bart the Bear.
movie. Bart the Bear, that's what it is.
Bart the Bear.
Bart the Bear is my hero.
Found it.
Bart the Bear did such a phenomenal job. And if Bart the Bear is still alive, whatever zoo he's at or whatever he's at right now, donate money to it. Because I want to see Bart the Bear in more films.
And us.
And us too. Like,
We'll talk about that later.
50% Bart the Bear, 50% us. I'll accept that ratio.
And I know we were going to try and avoid poop this episode, but there's a whole scene where they throw bags of poop on the bad guys.
Yeah, that was really
gross. They find
gross.
these two ladies in a tree who live in a tree, who live with nature, and they're chilling with them. Then they use the radio, and there's these two hill mountain people who are running a giant
weed farm.
Yeah, drug operation out of the mountain. And then, things happen. All the weed gets burned. They all get high. It's a fun time.
Yeah.
But then these two hillbillies want to murder them the rest of the movie.
That's a big-ass bird.
And then, thanks for interrupting me.
Sorry.
And then they find these two women in the tree. And then the guys come and they're trying to cut down the tree, so they throw their bags of poop down.
Yeah.
On them.
There's some gross parts of the movie, but all in all, it's very
The
fun.
premise of the movie is that there are 4 friends, and then one of the friends dies.
Yeah.
And, they were supposed to go on, a camping trip the year before, because they found, there's some guy who had a bag of money who jumped out of a helicopter, or airplane, they couldn't find him, so they're going to go search for that.
Yeah, they're going to search for the treasure, because he had, a bag of, $200,000 or $100,000 or whatever. And so that sort of prompts it, because the one friend, Billy, he died, but he had been trying to plan this camping trip with his friends for years now. So it was his dying wish sort of thing. And then Shaggy is having relationship issues, and Seth Green is a virgin doctor, and then Dax Shepard is just a loser. Can't really do anything.
I feel like the movie did run a little longer than a half. I mean, it's only an hour and a half.
It's the shortest movie we've watched, except for Fun Mom's Dinner.
But I feel like they didn't have enough laughs to fill the whole time. Because then, it does try and get serious, too, at some points.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird.
Yeah, there's, the one point where they, the rednecks show up. That is a big bird. It's coming close.
This is why we don't do J&J on the go.
Yeah, it was, fuck, I lost my train of thought.
The fuck is that guy riding? Oh, he's on a bike. It's a little old couple riding their bikes.
The windows are open. They might hear you.
No, they're old. They can't hear.
If they have hearing aids, what if they have that shit turned up? They can hear Mars. Oh, here comes a car. Oh no, they're gonna die.
They fucking come back and beat the shit out of us for talking about them.
They'd smash your windows.
With their bikes.
That would be something that happens without a paddle.
But, okay, so do you want the tomato meter or the audience score first?
What do I usually do?
Someone's bumping.
I think it's this car here.
Wow. Did you guys hear that? That's bumping.
Yeah, they hear it.
We're trying to record a podcast. Can you please turn it down?
Fucking dildo. Where's he? What's he doing? Where is he at? Oh, he's trying to park down there.
Why is his music so loud?
I don't.
Imagine what it's like in there.
Yeah.
God.
His windows are rolled up too. That's bad.
Are they? Can you see it?
I could for a little bit when he was back over there.
All right. Anyway, sorry, people.
I mean, should we wait for the music to go away?
Oh, I can't. I can't pull up the windows. We're gonna die.
Should we wait for the music?
God. Well, even though there's some lady coming down the stairs, I just saw her in the reflection, and she did like a face like the fuck, like a disgusted face.
Yeah, I don't blame her. This is a nice neighborhood. You turn your shit down.
All right, let's just turn the. Oh, he heard you.
Yep.
Okay. So anyway, would you like the tomato meter or the audience score first?
Tomato meter.
Tomato meter is 14%.
Wow.
I think that's the worst one.
Yeah, and then it was a bitch. Oh shit.
Sorry, it was a female.
Oh yeah, it was a female, but she's sitting
What
there.
is she wearing? She's pretending she's Beetlejuice. She has half a
Might
Beetlejuice.
be. She was sitting there just bouncing up and down to the music.
Jesus, cranking her tunes like they ain't no tomorrow. Anyway, sorry. It's 14%.
Oh shit. Okay, 14%. And then what about the audience score?
The audience score is 68%.
68%. I would go more
Sorry, I
with
just closed the
the.
windows, people.
I would go more with the. Oh, now they're looking. Oh, it's two chicks.
Well, my first theory was correct.
Yeah. So I would go with the. Jeez, it's a bird. It's
And a
running
squirrel.
away from
And a squirrel.
you.
They got scared of the squirrel. I thought Beetlejuice was better about this. Oh, she just threw her keys in
Yeah,
the
she threw her keys in the dirt. You're lucky that bird didn't snatch him up.
Oh, so stupid.
Oh, those are the people that have their reef up still. It's fucking almost St. Patty's Day, but they still have their reef up.
So okay, let's focus back.
Yeah, okay.
Windows open again so we don't.
Oh, thank
die.
God.
14%.
14% for tomato meter, 68% for
Oh, I told you
audience.
that in the score. I
Yeah.
didn't remember.
Yeah.
68% for the audience. score.
68% for audience score. I say audience got it right.
Yeah.
I say audience was correct in this one. 68% is a fair
I agree with that.
fair score for this movie.
Yeah. Yeah. So we recommend it.
Fucking
Oh,
see.
it got me too. It got me too. The pollen. I thought it was a bug. At least I felt it when it hit me. You can watch this one on Amazon Prime. That's where we watched it. It costs like $2-3 to rent it.
Yeah.
Nowhere else.
Yeah,
Maybe PSN.
Yeah, maybe because PSN has like everything.
We don't do Xbox dumb, so we don't know.
Xbox dumb.
So we don't know.
All right, so I think it's time to move into fan poll.
All right, so the first question is sent in from Casey, and it is
A car moving by.
Okay, get that car out of the way. What is the best roller coaster you've been on?
The best roller coaster I've been on is
In New Jersey, there's King to Ka,
King the Cock.
which is
Ka.
okay, which is a roller coaster that like shoots you up,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes like straight up, like super duper 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 high, and it comes straight down.
Oh,
And if it doesn't make it all the way back up, it doesn't make it up all the way because it's not like powered all the way up. Like it literally launches you.
Mhm.
It'll come back down and launch you again
Wow.
until you make it.
oh, I've seen videos of that.
Yeah.
That one's crazy.
Yeah, I've been in the front row and a couple times, and I'm
Wow.
surprised I'm still here.
So I haven't ridden anything like that. My favorite one would probably be up in Six Flags up near Chicago.
That's in Six Flags. Mine's in Six Flags, New Jersey.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So Six Flags in Chicago, they have a roller coaster that either goes forwards or backwards. And like you get into the car and you have no idea which way it's going to go. It's like the opposite of whatever way it just went before.
So you know which way it's going to go because it's going the opposite way.
You know me, I don't pay attention.
Yeah, well.
So I got in and I'm like expecting it to go forward because the seats are forward and everything. And it just starts going backwards. And that was the most terrifying thing of my whole life.
That would be stressful.
Yeah, that I almost pooped myself. Like,
So much poop, and we didn't even mean it.
I know. It's all Ryan's fault.
Fuck that guy.
But yeah, no, so that was probably my my favorite roller coaster
Alright.
that I've been on.
Alright. I'm going to move these donuts out of the way so you don't eat them.
You're so rude.
Wow. So the next question is sent in by Bill,
By Bill.
and I had to edit it a little bit to make it correct. But
Okay.
why in Revenge of the Sith, he had the wrong movie? When Mace Windu deflects the Sith lightning back at the Emperor, does his face get disfigured and disgusting? But in Return of the Jedi, when Luke gets hit with lightning at full force, why is he fine? Just a little smoke, but not even his hair got messed up.
want to say that it is poor writing. Sorry, Bill.
Well, I would say that the Emperor's Sith Lightning. Well, it's both times it's the Emperor's Sith Lightning.
Yeah.
But
I think
this one's being deflected off a lightsaber.
Yeah, so
into his fucking face.
It might be amplifying it.
But he also wanted to. Maybe he's using it to disfigure himself so that Anakin will.
And maybe he's using it as like a ruse.
Yeah, to get Anakin to. Where'd that car come from?
I don't know. It just kind of showed up.
To get Anakin to go to his side, and like. Oh, maybe Luke's not getting hit by it as hard.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he's just like...
Because when it hits the Windu's lightsaber and then hits him, it's like 2 feet away.
Yeah, so maybe it's more concentrated. Or what I think maybe is like the Emperor was trying to kill Mace, so he went full power, whereas with Luke, he was just trying to like give him a little love shock.
Well, I was trying to kill Luke.
I mean, maybe not, like, maybe he wasn't trying to kill Luke.
This is true. Or, well, it's been a long time, too. Maybe he's not as powerful.
Maybe, yeah, maybe he's just gotten old.
Yeah. And I mean, like, you can't mess up that hair.
That's true. The Zac Efron before Zac Efron.
Yeah, you can't mess up that hair. All right, so...
All right, thank you, Bill.
Yeah, thanks, Bill. The next question is by, Fuck That Guy Ryan.
Fuck that guy Ryan.
In the realm of superheroes, and he wants us to say... comics, anime, fantasy, etc.
Of course he does.
3v3 team mashup would you like to see happen and why? And who would win that fight?
Well, somebody wants to play Jump Force, is what this sounds like to me.
Yeah, isn't it out now?
Yeah, it's been out, but Ryan doesn't have a system to play it on.
He has a PS4 now.
Does he have a PS4 now?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No!
Yeah, fuck that guy. He doesn't tell us anything.
What the fuck? When did he get a PS4?
He's had it for a while. He just didn't have a power cable or a controller. But I think he got both.
Is that the ice cream man?
Yo, ice cream after J&J.
Oh my god, let's wrap up this
Can
episode.
You stop doing that.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
God, we have to wrap this up because I gotta go to work.
Yeah. We got time. Fuck, what was I saying? Oh, Ryan. Fuck Ryan. He's got a PS4 and didn't fucking tell me?
Yeah, there's a whole question. Fuck the question. Let's just make fun of Ryan.
Yeah, you piece of shit. What 3v3 matchup? It would be me, Jeff, and Borja against you, your younger self, and then your future self that's crippled.
Because we beat him up.
Yeah, because we beat him up in the present time. So that's exactly what the matchup would be.
Everything we do to younger Ryan happens to the regular
Dude, we beat the shit out of younger Ryan, so like present and future
Ryan.
Ryan.
His neck and they just poof away.
Oh, fuck. Welp.
All right, guys, the FedEx truck's here.
Welp.
Oh, he's going away, guys.
Oh, thank God. We scared him off.
We didn't get a package.
Oh, darn it. It wasn't for me.
We're so sorry about all the sounds in this one. What is she wearing? She's a leopard.
Ooh, cheetah.
Yeah, weird people living here.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, guys.
So,
3v3, okay.
So it would definitely be myself, Jeff, and Borja against young Ryan, present Ryan, crippled old Ryan. I would beat the shit out of all three of them.
Okay, so...
for not telling me about his fucking PS4.
I guess we're only accepting superheroes, not villains.
I am a superhero.
No, I'm trying to think of actual choices. Well, if you want cheap, I'd probably go All Might, Superman...
and One Punch Man.
And, I don't know. I don't watch One Punch.
What?
And probably... Who's cheap?
There's a lot of cheap characters. There's One Punch Man. There's Goku. There's Superman.
I already picked Superman.
Oops.
I'm trying to think of like a Marvel character.
Captain Marvel.
I guess he's pretty powerful.
Yeah. The most powerful Avenger.
Yeah.
Or you could do the Hulk.
Or Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
The Hulk got his ass beat by Thanos.
Your point?
Why are we picking someone to get their ass beat?
Well, you never know. Captain Marvel might get her ass beat in Endgame. We have a month to wait.
Yeah, maybe she gets snapped away too.
Yeah.
With the re-snap that brings everybody else back, she gets disappeared.
She just dies. No more, no Captain Marvel 2.
3, I don't know. Ryan, why are you making us do this?
I like my answer.
All right, we'll stick with you. So what is it?
It's me, you, and
And
Borja
Borja.
versus young Ryan, present Ryan, old crippled Ryan.
And then we just snap young Ryan's neck to kill the other two.
Yeah, and then it's like insta win.
Okay.
Yeah, it's great. Fuck you, Ryan. I don't want to add you on PSN anymore.
Wow. The last... He also has Xbox. He plays-
Excuse me?
I don't think he has Xbox One.
Ugh.
But
God, he's the
he plays on
worst.
Xbox more because he's one of those stupid people who are like, my friends have an Xbox. Ryan, we're not 15 anymore.
Yeah.
We're adults. That's why we play real systems. Anyway, this last question is sent in by Morgan.
By Morgan.
So you're not going to be celebrating when you hear the question.
Oh.
Who is worse? Imagine Dragons or Nickelback?
Fuck you.
Right?
Excuse me?
Neither one of them are.
Yeah. Oh my god, for the sake of the meme.
Stuff. Imagine Dragons is my favorite band.
Yeah, Imagine Dragons is a beautiful band. They
You
are
have no taste in
they
music.
have,
Are
like-
you listening to that kind of music we were listening to before? With that person in the car?
yeah, whatever the fuck was bumping over there with those two bitches. But fuck you. Wow, who's worse?
Yeah.
I mean, to answer the question, Nickelback,
Yes.
because Nickelback I like could take or leave. It doesn't matter to me with Nickelback. With Imagine Dragons though, I fucking love that band.
Mm-hmm. I went to their concert.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
Don't. Morgan, I'm going to have a word with you.
Yeah, right?
Like a serious word with you.
Yeah, it hurts.
It does.
It hurts.
I'm glad we just figured out that it's neither one of them, but Nickelback.
But Nickelback. For the sake of the meme, it's Nickelback.
I'm only going to talk about Imagine Dragons now for the rest of our podcast.
So, news and Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, we're going to make a whole section called What's New with Imagine Dragons. There's nothing new with Imagine Dragons
news.
this week.
Dragon news.
Dragon News.
Dragon news. Dragon news.
Remember Dragon Tales?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's such a good show. We should do that.
I should do like a live action.
We should
Dragon
just
Tales.
watch the entire series and talk about it.
Yeah, spoiler zone.
Dragon Tales.
Dragon.
What was I saying?
Imagine Dragons.
Oh, we're
Nickelback.
going to do our own section. Even though there's no new news on Imagine Dragons, we're still going to talk about
We're
it.
just gonna talk about them.
So there's no news on Imagine Dragons this week, guys, but you should listen to them.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm going to sidestep real quick, and I'm going to reverse time. Back to baby trending.
Yeah.
Other big news, August 29th, Galaxy's Edge opens up in Disney World. And going back to where we were. Unless you had a comment on it.
No, it's gonna be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah,
I'm not
so
gonna go there the
avoid
first
Hollywood Studios.
I'm not gonna go there like the first 2 years. It's
I already
open.
booked a hotel room for that day.
Did you really? You're
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
I know.
Well, I guess we aren't recording that week because you'll still be in fucking line 3 days later.
We'll make some backup episodes.
We gotta make sure we record like 7 for like when you go to get.
Wait, no, it's JJ Connectors on the go. You just bring all the shit there.
Yeah, just sit in your car in the parking lot.
No, I have to be in line. We'll have to do it in line.
Oh god, and then all the random people. What are you guys talking about? Shut the fuck up.
We can have some guest stars.
Yeah. Hey, this is Greg.
Wait in the line. All right, guys.
Man, I can't believe you're going to do that.
Yeah.
So some notes before we close.
Oh,
That's right, I remembered.
Before we close? Or
Yeah.
before I start the closing?
Yeah, before you start the
Are you
closing.
still in fan poll? Or are you in like...
Did you have another question? I thought you said that was the last
That was
question.
the last question. So
Okay, cool.
Are we entering the closing?
Yeah.
So let me start it. So in closing, guys, Jared wants to say something.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay. I thought you were going to do the... Okay,
Oh, you want
so...
me to do it?
Couple things.
Thank
No,
you.
no, no.
Well, hold on. Thank you, everyone, for the questions you sent in.
Thank you.
I mean, I have some notes. Do you want me to do my notes first and see if I forgot anything?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
You actually have notes. Good for you.
I always have notes. All right, guys.
I was proud because I remembered this time.
All right. Well, do you want me to let you do it? Do you...
Yeah, because I feel very passionate
Okay,
about
okay,
it. So...
Oh, it's on me again. Go.
So
here.
Jeff's gonna do his normal closing routine, yada yada. But we had a poll on Facebook, and
I won.
yeah, Jeff won. Guys, I'm really, really disappointed in you all.
I'm the better matchmaker. In case you
Yeah.
didn't do
So
that.
the question was who's the better matchmaker, and it was a close game. It was close.
It was never close.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, there was one time where I was so I had like 8 votes and he had himself.
Yeah, that was really depressing, guys. That was really sad. But
It ended at 22-18. Right?
Yeah, vote wise, so it was like
22.
53 to 48%.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was close.
It was a close match, and I appreciate everyone that was on Team Jared. But guys,
We
next
should make
time,
shirts. Team Jared, Team Jeff.
yeah,
We're
and then,
twilighting it up.
and then nobody buys the Team Jared shirt.
Here's it for you. You and Stacy.
Oh, it hurts. I think Josh would buy a Team Jared shirt.
He'd buy one of both.
That's
and, like,
true.
Whoever he sees, he just put that shirt on real
Yeah,
fast.
real fast. He's like, hey.
And then when we're both in the same area, he's like,
He's like, oh, he
combust.
just goes
combusts.
shirtless.
So he just combusts. He doesn't know what to pick.
But yeah, so we had a poll on Facebook. Thank you guys for the feedback. Even though it hurt my feelings, I do appreciate that. Another thing, we have a new poll going on.
Oh, you want to do that now? Okay.
Well, when were you going to do
That
it?
1, 2, 3 things down from what I already had planned.
Oh, okay. Well, then what else do you have?
Nope, we're gonna skip up ahead.
Okay, well,
So,
we
we're
have a
doing-
new... Well, because it's the poll with the poll.
Okay, it's fine. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay, God, let me do my
This
thing.
is why we should probably talk about what we talk about first.
Yeah, we probably should.
Not interrupt my closing. Continue. Oh, there's a car. Oh, you need to get your brakes checked, sir.
I mean, don't we all?
Continue.
Yeah, so the new poll is, if we made merch, would you buy it? Or do you want us to make merch? And if we did, would you buy it?
Yeah, it's 2 questions in one because we don't want people to be like, oh yeah, I like merch, but then you don't fucking buy it. So
So yeah, if you go to our official Facebook page, the J&J Connections podcast on Facebook, you'll see the poll there, and feel free to vote. We want honest opinions.
it's
So
a yes or no question.
yeah, so if you don't want merch, just put a no. We want to kind of get like a good.
It does tell us who says yes and who says no.
Shut up, Jesus. Okay, go into your topics because apparently you can't be trusted.
Okay, well, yes, so we do still want to do it. It's like hats or car decals or t-shirts. Let us know. Also, you can comment on the poll if you want to say like what kind of thing you would want.
Yeah.
Ideally, as long as we get like over between 20 to 30 responses maybe
Yeah.
of positive, then we'll look more into it. But no one has yet told us they actually want any merchandise.
Yeah.
So we're serious. We're still young. We're not going to go out. Oh, they're looping around again. How cute! Oh, we got 3-wheelers. Oh no, she does. He doesn't.
Yeah, he's a man. He rides on 2 wheels.
He's got some big ass wheels on there though. But we're really not going to be able to afford to do it if we don't get enough responses, because we'll probably have to order in bulk and it'd be cheaper that way, etc.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, if you guys do want to donate any money towards the podcast to help us with some of the upkeeps right now, feel free. You could just contact us, I guess, if you want to do it. We'll tell you which ways you can do it. We don't have any PayPal or Cash App set up specifically for the podcast. You'd have to do it to me because my cards are attached to everything.
That's true. That breeze feels nice.
Yeah, so just email us in at
JNJConnection69@gmail.com.
or Facebook us at
The J&J Connections podcast on Facebook.
or tweet us at.
Connections J.
I think that's all we have.
Yeah.
So next week's episode is going to be our St. Patty's Day episode.
Yay!
So-
little luck of the Irish going on.
Gonna throw off our every other week is gonna be spoiler zone. We're gonna do spoiler zone because we're gonna do a St. Patty's Day movie.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
So we want you guys to send in your favorite St. Patty's Day movies for us to watch. We might just watch Luck of the Irish. Remember that movie?
No.
The basketball one?
Oh shit! Yeah, the Disney one.
We might just do that.
Yeah, that's right. Or we could watch Leprechaun, the horror movie.
That sounds scary. Also send in St. Patty's Day questions to us, please. We want to be able to kind of do a fun thing like we do with Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it'll be nice.
Maybe we'll do it wasted. We won't though, because that's a lot of effort.
Let's just get a bunch of green beer and just chug it.
Dude, get some beer, food coloring.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you need.
God.
Just find the cheapest beer you can, put green food coloring in it, and you drink that shit. And then you stain your toilet bowl for a few months.
Every time during that episode that Jared sneezes or coughs, I'm gonna take a shot. That's what's gonna happen.
Well.
Of some nice Jameson. I'm gonna die.
You
But yeah.
will die.
So yeah, if you guys can send us in some questions for St. Patty's Day and some movies, that would be great. Yeah. Other than that, I'm Jeff,
I'm Jared.
and this has been J&J Connections. Stay connected, everyone.
Bye.